Hey there, everyone. I am Thakard, and welcome back to more Starfield. So, we are hunting the very last artifact here. We are in a cave, ready to go grab it. The Starborn have been trying to stop us, and they can't because they're super weak, and we're apparently super strong. Maybe at some point the settings got changed and we're like at super easy level. Maybe I should check that because everything is just super easy right now. I guess we're doing normal. I guess wish this would just be as cool. Well, where's that thing sending to us? It says find the artifact, right? It's telling us to go that way. I don't think we're supposed to go that way. That's where we just came from.
Gaze into the abyss of the infinite.
You too? I've gained a quantum essence. Hooray. All right. Yeah, we're just playing on normal settings. Probably could have played this on super duper difficulty and not hit a care. Alright, last piece. This is usually where they have powers, though. Most of the artifacts are generally like in some weird cave. Not in these temples. Do we get one more power before we find the artifacts? Will it be something actually cool?
Well, here we are, ready to kill each other for the artifacts. As always.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
You are both obsessed with the artifacts. The universe is better off without you two. Stop this, both of you! All this fighting across societal system, it has to end. Should we really go for the speech thing? No.
Oh, I'm wounded. Who controls the artifacts is the only thing that matters. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. All these copies of them that I can't see because of this stupid fog. Really? here. Where's my big gun? Oh, I did keep that gun. Oh, nope. Now we're over here. We're back in NASA. Careful, reloading. Okay. All right, well, now we're on Neon. All right, so this was the last mission that we just did. All right, where are the bad guys? There we go. Ugh. Sorry. Apparently I'm allergic to this ending. Holy crap. I might have killed all these people before and they might be angry at me. Alright, trusty pistol for the last two guys. Don't care about the duplicates, they can keep shooting me. Goodbye, emissary.
I live on in the Unity.
You live on in the Unity. Well done. Okay.
Not so high and mighty now, are they? All that...
Hang on a second. This is actually interesting. Alright, so they had a whole bunch of the artifacts that we were still looking for. Gotcha. Unmitigated violence. A legendary laser rifle. We never used lasers, really. Small chance to frenzy a target. Eh. Radioactive. Meh. Instigating. Instigating is cool. Because that would make it do... what, 200, 308 damage on its first shot? Okay, sure, why not? We'll go with that. Goodbye, Hunter. Omega, Pi, Rho, Kai. Other stuff, shrapnel grenades. Eternity's Gate. Skip shot. Every fourth shot fires 2 projectiles at once. Why not just build your weapon... It's a pistol, isn't it? Oh, it's a beam rifle. I was going to say, why not just build your pistol with the double shot trigger? The double shot trigger on the pistol just makes skip shot worthless. Hand loading. Volatile rounds that are designed to pack a bigger punch, but aren't as stable and can fall on occasion, or fail on occasion. Anti-personnel. Yeah, okay, whatever. Not overly impressed either. I just walked through those spinning metal things like they weren't even there. All right. Once again, these stupid hieroglyphics that have absolutely no meaning whatsoever. Level 65. I thought the game was just fading to black. It's like, what, that's it? One giant leap. I'm assuming it's going to have us, like, put everything together. Let's put everything together at our main base on Aquila. Or not Aquila, but... I don't want to build it on my ship. Cheyenne. We'll return home to Abilene. Alright. I put it on my ship because it was like, I don't want my base to be attacked randomly when I'm not there, you know? Although I do have defenses there, it probably wouldn't be have been an issue. Or like, you might get attacked more in your ship though. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Talk to my friends before I leave. Okay. Hang on. F. R. Z. Okay. Power up the grav drive to the Unity. We're jumping a ship in? That's kind of weird. Speak to my friends.
So, the Unity awaits.
Yep.
I'm not
I'm
as
out of
afraid as I
coffee.
thought I would
Even
be.
I don't get coffee for this.
Stepping away from the world you know.
I need something to help me through this next 5 minutes of dialogue. Hang on a second. Tootsie Roll Pop to the rescue. All you guys get to hear is murmuring from me for the next 5 minutes.
Constellation has given me a home, and I will always be grateful. But I also feel ready. Do you think we
Probably
will
should take
see
my
each
lady
other
with me, right?
after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do?
I don't know. It's a big risk jumping into the unknown. Where are we sending her?
Oh, that was already my plan.
Haha!
If we do not see each other again, then goodbye. I am proud of all that we have accomplished. If
We had a
you
really
have the
cool
time,
mission.
I wish to speak to you.
Yeah, what else?
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
It's a good group of people. They need my help.
They are dedicated in their cause. This is rare and admirable, I think.
Not
My
bad.
past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. A
Yep.
goal is something you work towards. An expectation of achievement.
Oh,
That is
sorry.
not the same. I believe it is sometimes phrased as the destination is not as important as the journey. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They
Hey.
do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds,
Hey.
all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
Are you calling me entitled?
I think if there is no struggle, people can forget what living really means. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I am not asking for pity.
Oh,
I have
my
done
bad.
what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents,
Which isn't hard considering
and
that
their
there are
parents
only
before
3
them
planets in each.
did not believe anyone
Dumbest thing ever.
outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me a few times without question.
Yep.
Now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
So have I. Yep. All right. Remove the power up the grav drive to jump. I guess I have to remove this. We'll go inside and talk to my friends. Goodbye, group of boxes. Goodbye, trees. Goodbye, shelters that look really stupid because I'm on a breathable planet, but I have to use things that are used for a vacuum environment. Why can't I just build a damn house? Goodbye, really big ship. Goodbye, tree that grows through my objects for some reason.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
It's a storeroom.
Now that
Hello,
you're
lady.
artifacts, we should talk. So this is it. This armillary can finally be assembled.
Yep.
And the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Something that will make us like them.
Yep.
Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm...
Why does everybody act like I'm bringing them with? Let's continue down this road.
That's not what I mean. But I love you, too. Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe.
There we go.
Will there even be a constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is. We both know that one of us is going to let curiosity win out, eventually. It's who we are. But I wouldn't mind pretending one universe is enough. For a little while, at least.
Was that her just admitting that she would only stay with you as long as you weren't boring her? And then she would just be off to find the next Well, the next guy. We'll just leave it at that. Where's Sam? Is Sam not here for some reason? And there's no Sam here. Okay. Apparently Sam got... Hang on a second. Apparently Sam got transferred back to the planet. Let's bring him back here. He's on the ship now. Should we talk to Vasco? We'll put him on the ship too. Up apparently I can't. Yep, destroyed the Crimson Fleet. That was fun. Damn it, why, game, do you put me on the side of a ladder only to drop me down the damn hole again? Right, where the hell's Sam? Sam? Ah, damn it. Move. Core is more interesting than most of you. Do I have to reboard my own ship to get them to spawn in?
You need to harvest the organic materials. Now would be the time.
All right. Hello, Sam. Hello, Sam. I did move them over here, didn't I? I mean, I'm pretty sure that I did that. Sam, on my ship at Aquila. Okay. And they're not on my ship. Game, why'd you have to lie to me? Huh? Maybe I have to like reload or some crap like that. So hang on a second. Let's reload. I know this is stupid. It's like, why don't you just do the thing? I'm trying to do the talk to all your friends thing. We only have to talk to 3 of them. One of them is dead, so we don't have to talk to the 4th guy. He became the emissary, who we killed. Didn't really feel bad about it either. You know what? We should play a game here. Let's rank the companions. Okay. Barrett's last. Barrett wasn't that great. Probably Vasco. Didn't do much with Vasco. Who after Vasco? Sadly, I think after Vasco, it has to be Sam. He was just a little too bitchy at times. And then I think it's Andrea. She's actually been pretty good. She has kind of a darker side, which seems interesting. And then there's Sarah. I think I really enjoyed Sarah's, especially her story. Her story was great. So Sarah was good. But yeah, the best one was obviously my adoring fan.
We pulled off. Coming up on the end of a long ride here.
Yep.
We got all the artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for what comes next? Might not see each other on the other side. I know.
It's what I do.
Just bracing for it. Hey, listen, you're probably wondering about Cora. I played it over in my head 1,000 times, and I've made up my mind. She's coming with. I know what everyone's gonna say, but even if I told her no, she'd find some way on board that ship. And if we stayed behind, we'd both regret it.
Okay.
I'm sure
Whatever.
plenty of the others won't like it, and I'll be worried like no tomorrow if we don't end up in the same place. But I gotta keep telling myself that Cora's ready for this. And hey, same goes for you. If we don't see each other on the other side...
What was the point?
Been, all worth it.
What was the point of your entire friendship thing? Oh, she needs to see more of her mother. You're literally taking her to a universal portal that might spit her off into a different universe than everybody. What the hell was the point of the mission? Why? Why? You just won the worst father award. Congratulations. Alright. Time to speak to the only friend that matters. Excuse me. Hey, Cora, what's up?
We did it!
We did it.
We have all the artifacts.
I have all the artifacts.
I can't wait to get to the Unity.
Okay.
I've been reading all about parallel universe theory, and I'm so ready to meet another version of me.
You can't do that. It'll rip a
You think
hole in the
it's okay if I
space-time
call them
continuum.
Cora too?
No. It rips a hole in the fabric of space. I've seen this before. You know, if we're going by, like, I understand it's more time in Back to the Future, but it's like that you like faint and then you get torn. It's not good. And then I've seen, like, you know, Stargate, where two people are in the same one and one like molecularly phases. It's not, you can't do that. No. If you see another version of yourself, do what Worf does. Shoot them. Or maybe that was Tilk. I think that was Tilk that killed his own person. Worf did something similar, though, in one of his episodes. Parallels, I think it was. Anyways. Yeah.
I'll have to check all my charts and double check all the locking mechanisms and see what kind of differences there are in the next universe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in case we get into the kind of trouble we always do.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Dad said that there's a chance we might all get separated after we go to the Unity. You don't think that's going to happen, do you?
It's nice. That's the risk we'll all be
That's
taking.
what Dad said. I feel kind of bad, you know?
Being a kid?
But I want to go anyway. I'm sure gonna miss the lodge. but I can't wait to see what happens next.
You're the most sane person in here, except for
So,
my
what's
lady
new
friend.
with you today?
Hey,
What? This is so cool.
that's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
Right behind you, hero.
Yep. Let's make sure she's on the ship, though. Alright, she's on board. If I'm gonna go into the new universe with anybody, it's him. My adoring fan. By far the best character in this game. Best character in the game. No doubt. Alright. E. Alright, so what do we need to do now? Power up the grav drive to jump to the Unity. Talk to... I thought I talked to him. I'm not going to go back and talk to Walter and them. Vlad probably doesn't have anything interesting to say. That other lady... Like the... She's kind of, I don't know, second command or... I don't know, the secretary or something. She was just annoying every single time you talk to her. Walter did give us a cool ship, though. So, I mean, there is that. We'll send him a postcard. He'll understand. Besides, it's like, just power up your grav drive. We're gonna have to do that anyways to get to the other ship. Or to the other station, or planet. You know, that thing. Okay, let's do this. I'm kind of surprised that it's like a
Dust off complete.
space thing. I guess the ring's gonna get a lot bigger. I was figuring it was gonna make like a little Stargate that we would kind of step through. But apparently we're gonna jump through. Alright, whatever.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Before we do anything, I'm gonna let these guys repair the ship up to full. Just in case when we jump through, things are kind of hot, you know? Our guns and our missiles have a little bit of damage as well to as our shields, so we'll just let those, they kind of just flash, telling you that they're getting better. So you're almost better. What's a button that I need to the like free look? That wasn't the button. That's the button. I wonder if these actually... They all look static. I wonder if they actually do stuff. It would have been cool if it's like they actually had like things on them.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote?
Oh god, no.
It's a haiku. I just
Alright, that's it.
read
We're
them.
leaving.
A haiku. That sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Grav drive's up. Here we go. We're leaving. We're out of here. No more of your damn haikus. Cora, you're great, but if you say one more haiku, I'm sending you to a different universe altogether.
I'll copy down too.
Oh no, they're still talking. Oh, okay, we're moving now. Are we in the world between worlds?
You made it.
Oh God.
I hope
Is that what I sound like?
you. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
Is that what I sound like, guys? You or me? Yeah, I don't sound anything like that.
Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least, not this you.
Oh, okay, well.
I am as much you as you are a part of everything.
Ah.
All points connect to here.
You're the circle
When a
of
star
life,
is
me.
born
Gotcha.
or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
Dude, is this St. Peter?
That's good. You will need that clarity for what comes next.
Uh-huh.
In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself.
Okay, now this sounds
intangible
rather
part of you.
Faustian.
That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
We're deleting your save file. Skip to the part where I become more powerful. Yeah. And it's like, who
Unknowingly,
made it and why?
You just answered your own questions.
I made it?
For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time.
Uh-huh.
Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators, but not this day.
Is that like the
As
real...
for
Do we still
the
have to
why,
play this like a dozen more
so
times
that
before
you
we
could
find the
ask
creators?
that very question. So that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysterious of the unending cosmos.
Huh? Alright.
Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity.
Creates new
itself.
types of elements. Not
That
matter,
part
though.
is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else.
Okay.
But that isn't your only potential destiny.
Oh, okay.
You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars.
I feel like I've just been at some weird hippie get in touch with your true
As
feelings
you
like
consider
conference.
stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
Well, I can't move any faster than this. Jeez.
By defeating both the hunter and the emissary, the path to the unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn.
Until more of them show up, right? I mean, that would make sense.
The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity.
Which they
Space
don't...
exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for home out there in the stars.
Gotcha.
Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Freestar Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics.
Good.
A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Freestar Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase.
Sounds good. This is the Terramorph thing, the Vanguard stuff.
The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in Terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows.
All right. I want to make sure I don't walk into the star on accident as we're strolling through. It really needs to put like the puddle prints on your feet, like the World Between Worlds from Star Wars. It'd make this much more interesting. Maybe it does. Oh, it is. Well, it kind of is. Those actually were like more puddles. You even had the sound of like you stepping across like a kind of like a wet catwalk almost. Bridge. But yeah, they've tried to duplicate stuff. They've obviously seen that episode.
Sarah Morgan eventually chooses to be reborn herself.
Gotcha.
Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom. More children are born who want to be explorers.
Ah, how nice. Okay. Is this a Crimson Dawn stuff? Or Crimson Fleet stuff?
Your work with UC SysDef against the Crimson Fleet is a triumph of law over greed. The UC establishes greater security throughout the settled systems. Travelers throughout the stars will be safer.
I think I'm trying to remember if I did anything like truly nasty bad. This is the Ryujin.
Produces the internal neuroamp.
This might be the only
which
thing.
becomes the killer device every negotiator, diplomat, and salesperson purchases. When people think of success, they think of Ryujin, whether they want to or not.
I don't know if that's supposed to make me... It's like, yeah, whatever. So I think those were all the major storylines. Ryujin, Vanguard, falling in love, the main story, whatever constellation, the Rangers, and the Terramorph threat. Alright. We could go back, but this is eventually where the story ends, right?
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
I'm assuming I just randomly appear in the game somewhere else. Universes all look like galaxies for some reason. Or are we still like pulling out of our universe? Maybe that's still going on. Am I supposed to be doing something? I think this is a load screen. I think it's loading up the game and then we'll zoom back in once it finally gets loaded up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. More stuff is appearing. It's loaded up the game. Yeah, that was a load screen right there. They used to hide load screens, like long load screens, before in games. Yes. Oh no, we've gone into the credits dimension. Are you serious? I can't escape the credits? All right, we're now in the credits dimension, which I can't skip. Okay, well, final thoughts. A game that had a lot of potential, but was ruined by, in general, poor writing. There was some really good stuff, but there were really bad things as well that caused it to fizzle so often. The bugs. I mean, that's a Bethesda thing, okay? Some of them were just completely egregious, like during Sam's quest line, where you kill everybody on the bad guy ship like you're supposed to, but for some reason that triggers his hatred of you like you just killed a group of civilians, which is not what's supposed to happen apparently. I looked online, and it's a known bug, and they just never fixed it. So, you know, bugs. But the main thing, overall, I like the building on different planets. I think a lot of the building stuff is gate kept by way too many skill points for like leveling. The combat was fine. Nothing amazing about it. Some of the weapons were pretty cool. I liked my pistol. I'm perfectly happy playing with that pistol forever. So yeah, there was some good stuff. I like the building of the ships. I like the building of the settlements. I think there should have been a lot more variety in the settlements, but overall pretty solid. But the thing that keeps coming up time after time is the dialogue was just absolute crap. Outside of like maybe 4 or 5 missions. And those 4 or 5 missions that had someone really good doing them were amazing. They were great. They were wonderful. But they were not enough to, you know, make me go, oh, this game is wonderful. It just got pulled down by the bad stuff. So, you know what? I enjoy the vast majority of it. But there were points in times where I would stop playing for a week. And or more if I had the episode stored up. And it was usually after a really just dumb mission. So, you know, should people play it? If it's on sale, sure. Go buy it. If you like other Bethesda titles, you know, Fallout, stuff like that, sure, go buy it. Wait for it to be on sale. It's got some hours to kill in it, you know. Is the story worth it? Nah, just speed run the story, whatever, doesn't even matter. All right, guys. Overall, pretty solid. But some really big flaws that hurt it. What's coming up next? I do not know. I've looked at a couple of different things, and I'm going to be making a decision pretty shortly. It's going to be another kind of open world story type game type thing. Nothing too fast. I kind of like doing some of these, so I'm going to pick another one of those up, And I also think I'm going to be picking up a couple of the kind of Diablo-esque games, you know, Grim Dawn, stuff like that I've played on stream. I'm also going to be putting a couple of those up on the channel as well. So hope you all had a wonderful day. I hope you all enjoyed my enjoyment of this game at times and my complete frustration with it at others. Hope you all will join me for the next playthrough. You all have a wonderful day, wonderful week. Goodbye. God bless. See you. Or not. Ah, there we go. We're Starborn. You know what? Maybe this time we're muscular. That's what it took away. It took away all the body fat. That's what it left behind. Oh, we gave all my body fat to the last universe. Yep, that's it. That is now canon. See y'all later. Bye-bye.